Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Mama Fox Studios. This is Missy, and today we are starting a new build. Now this was a request from one of my viewers. Actually asked if I had done it, and if not, why not? Because I had never heard of this. This is the Library of Gods Max. Now it is a book nook, but it is like my library beyond Max, so it is square. Because I've done a few of the skinny ones lately, and no, but this one is a square one. I'm looking forward to doing this. So thank you for suggesting this, and I hope this helps you get yours built. Yay! So all I did was take off the wrapper. I have not gotten into this, so let's dive in. I'm very curious. If I remember correctly, it's based off the which one is this big? I can't remember. Mini City. This is not only a mini city you build. Or you built. This is not only a mini city you built. Okay, I have no idea. There's not a whole lot on here, just to show you. Precision slots, meaning I don't have to glue everything. I learned from the last one. You don't have to glue everything. HD printed clear texture, wooden building blocks, thicker material. So yeah, that's about all we got there. So let's, ooh, okay. So we have, it's like some LED strips or some light strips instead of single bulb. No, we have a single bulb though, so we got a mixture of them. Okay, some couple of bulbs, some circuitry. All right. Love these things. Not really. I think I have like 5 of them. The metal ones are at least better. So we'll see if we end up using it. So, okay. Oh, the little globe. Oh yeah, I got a globe in the other one. I love it. It lights up. Some B7000. I probably won't be using that. We'll dig into that in a minute. Okay, this is heavy. Our block of stuff there. And then, okay, let's move this out of the way. Move that one so it doesn't collapse. All right, let's see here. Paper 3, this is the book covers. Okay, these are stickers. Just from my personal experience. Are they stickers? I thought they were oh. Yeah, they are. Yeah. I will be gluing with the stickers. Just, you can give it a shot without. I've just had too many that don't stick, and I just bite the bullet and just glue them. So I will be using my Aleene's Original Tacky Glue for these stickers. Just a little touch, just a little added extra. Looks like, I don't know, we've got lots of books. Of course, it's a library. We always have lots of books. So more books. All right. Okay. Library of Gods Max. That is, we have a table of contents. Okay, you can scan the QR code for a high definition manual. I probably won't be doing that. Let's see, an old Greek story tells how some king died of hunger and thirst through proffered springs and fruits. My bearing lost, I trudged from side to side of this lofty, long, blind library. The walls present, but uselessly, Encyclopedia, Atlas, Orient, and the West, all centuries, dynasties, symbols, cosmos, and cosmogonies. Cosmogonies, yeah. Slow in my darkness, I explore the hollow gloom with my hesitant stick, I that used to figure paradise in such a library guise. Okay. All right. So, I'm going to test the lights. If you watched my last video, my 15 top things I've learned in the last year and a half, test the lights. I just want to see if they have like a guide for, oh boy, woodblock list. Okay, so this is a list of what the pages are. And then we start here on page 5, the bottom part of page 5. And goodness, how many pages are there? 44. 44. So roughly 43 and a quarter page. Okay, let's bust this open and see what we got in here. So I haven't posted in, other than my 15 lessons learned, I haven't posted in a week or so because I've been waiting for this to come in. So I didn't want to get started on another one and then not be able to post this right away. So we will get back to our schedule here. All right. So that's R. So they're the like plastic. Cute. Okay. Ooh. What number is it? Okay, I like this. Remove the front plastic film of dust cover before installing. Because sometimes I forget that they're on there. So that's our dust cover. So we have, this is O. No, is that? Oh yeah, P. Where's Q? Oh, QR. Sorry, I'm just trying to put these in order as I go, because that way I don't have to shuffle through all of them. So here we go. A. Now we're in order. B. Oh, that is really pretty. I'm trying to remember, was this... Oh, and look at the back side. Nice. And that looks like our door for our battery pack. Nice. C. And D, E, F, that's going to be G. I love a black and white tiled floor. H and I. Ooh, what are those railings maybe? Where did... Oh, that was J. H. Okay, they skipped I. I like when they skip ones that are very similar. Okay, so J, K, L. Okay. Ooh. This is N. Okay, so M first. M, that's all of our, a lot of our book. Oh, I guess, the last one was a lot of books too. And then here is N, and it is going to be our power button too. So this is what we read in the beginning. This is the same poem, and then that came off. So, all right, I'm going to set this little one to the side, and then I'm going to flip them over because I did it upside down. So A will be on top. All right. You have to excuse me, I don't know what I did. It tweaked my hand. I almost didn't want to start this, but I do. But my hand is a little sore. All right, I forgot my... Hold on one second. All right, you guys just blinked. I went and got my square of damp paper towel. Very, very well wrung out with my little cup, because this was one of the best hacks that I was given. I used the Aleene's original tacky glue with the precision tip, and if I just leave it open, it gets clogged up, and I hate putting this little thing on and off, on and off, on and off. So if you, and then tip it upside down, this works perfect. Perfect. All right, so let's jump in. Paste the cover according to steps shown. Paper 1, book covers A. Okay, on paper 1, okay, book covers A. So we've got 5 of them here. Are we doing all 5? And then it doesn't tell me how many to do. And then paper 1, book cover B. Paper 1 and 2, book cover C. Okay, that's all of the, oh, these are all B's. These 3 rows are C, plus these here. And then book cover D down here, and book cover E here. And then on paper 3, these are all book cover F. Am I just doing books today? Oh, like this one on F, it says times 12. Okay, so it doesn't, just so you can see, like here it doesn't say anything, but over here it does say, oh no, that's that. That's a different one. That's a scroll. So I don't know if we're supposed to just do one of each or if we're supposed to do them all. Oh, that's just the paper parts instructions. And then we would do the scrolls and the book with pages. Okay, the interior of the book nook will be divided into the following 4 parts, which will be assembled one by one in order. Finally, put them together to complete the entire book nook. In order to increase efficiency, it is necessary to ensure that the front faces are colored. Let's do it together. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then that's our outside, I guess. Okay, I'm just trying to see. So in part 1, in this section, we will assemble the 2 shelves on the left side and the basic arrangement of the stairs on the left side of the 2nd floor. Please read the markings carefully as they are partially parts off. If there are partially parts off, the markings can refer to the table on page 3 to 6. What? Oh, so if like your numbers aren't very clear, we've had that in another one, and they did not give us the diagrams. It was very difficult. Although pages 3 to 6 are very small. I'm just wondering if we're going to be putting books in right away. These are all wood pieces. All wood pieces. Wood pieces. But when do we get to the books? Do we ever part 2? Does part 1 does not have any books? Sorry guys, like I said, I did not look through this beforehand. I wanted it to, I should stop doing that. I always say I want it to be a surprise along with you guys, but then I look kind of like an idiot. So maybe I should start checking these out beforehand. I don't know. So we did use some scrolls in here already. I'm just wondering if all the books go in at the end. I can wait till the end, right? Okay, there's one of the books with paper. Or am I just overlooking them? Because that's a lot of books. Where do they all go? Where do they all go? I don't know. Okay, you know what? Guess what we're doing this video? We're doing books. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do, I guess. But now I have to keep them separated as far as A, B, C. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need 6 different, like, containers. Well, I have my 3 things and they have 2 containers each. So I guess that's where we'll be putting them. Okay, so book cover A goes with M4. K, L, and, whoop, don't be punching pieces out. This is M, M4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It does have the, okay, so these 5 here. Holy jeez. I hope they pop easy. Yeah. And I know I said in the beginning I was going to be sanding. I'm not going to sand on the books because they're, unless they're like really bad, because you know the sides are going to be covered up. And no, they've got like one, you know, little tiny notches, but nothing bad. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I believe, is so I don't have to keep pulling this full page back and forth. And then I will cut out the part that says book cover A and put it in my little spot that I'm going to put these. So that's how I'm going to do this. Now they do go on long ways, so I'm just going to dab on just a little bit of glue. I don't need a ton because they are stickers, but that being said, like I said, with my personal experience, I've not had good luck with stickers. Okay. Guess we have our first book. And we're just gonna keep on rolling. Oh, I didn't test my lights. Oops. I gotta get in that habit. Before I put them any in, I will. So I like the fact that all of the covers are different. So we don't have like a big block of the same covers. Artwork wise, yeah, they're all different. And that was really nice. So like I said, I was requested to do this, looked it up, liked it, went, yeah, I can do this. It was pretty expensive. Like I could get it on Amazon. I think Walmart had it, but I'm trying to remember how much. It's like $50, $60, something in that frame. I lucked out. I did a Google search and okay, so I've heard of Alibaba before, but I have never ordered from them. And I guess their thing is some things you have to order, like there's a minimum order. I saw some things, even the kits like these, some of them are like you have to order 40 or you have to order 12 or you have to. I got lucky. I found a seller that was just selling a minimum of 1, and it was, granted, it was not a ton cheaper. It was in itself only $27, but then it was like $11 shipping. But it was in the US already, so it was here like in a week. And it was, so I think my total was like 40, just under 40 for this. So yeah, it did save me some money. So, and I was impressed. It came very quickly. It came all in one piece. Like I didn't have any trouble. All right, that is book cover A. So book cover B is M5. And how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 5, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so this chunk here. So yeah, so Alibaba, like I said, I had never ordered. I had heard of it, but I don't know if anybody else has ordered or has any experience with them, but my first experience was a good one. So it is a place I will look at in the future. Just if you look there, be careful. Some of them have minimums, and it's not a little. Like, well, I guess it could be. It just depends. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing here. Cut out B, and then I'll cut out the little cover B and put in this next section. And we will just go to town. They are also sideways again. I really need to set, I'm in the office and I need to set it up so we have music in here or something. I know this is the boring part for some of you, but this is the necessary part. And you know, I run my channel, do everything in real time, so I'm not going to be fast forwarding. I don't know how long it's going to take us, but I'm going to go ahead and do all the books. Because that way, if you don't want to watch me make books, wait for the next video. But maybe if you're building along, you're doing it too, listen to me blabber. And that way I get them all done. We don't have to go back and forth between doing them and then building and then doing more books and then building. We'll know that all the paper assembly is done. A little bit crooked there. There we go. Yeah, these are all different too. I really like this. And I'm just trying to see some, I see a couple with some words. Beyond Library Max, when I did that one, they had amazing book covers. I mean, they had real book covers, and they didn't have me use all of them. That was a 2-hour video of me just making books, covering the book with the books in that playlist. And I think we did it all at the front beginning too. So yeah. Why am I so crooked on that? But they had, Beyond Library Max had some amazing real books, book cover. Like they had Twilight, they had Brer Rabbit. Oh gosh, I cannot remember all of them. And like I said, they didn't have me use them all. So I took some of the very, very nice, very obvious real books that were left over and kind of showcase them where I wasn't supposed to like really put books, like on the floor, leaning up a bookshelf, like somebody had made a little stack of books. Maybe they were planning on checking out in a little bit. But I took those that you could definitely see the covers very well, and I displayed them around extra, and I really liked that. These are some really long books. You can tell I'm just putting a stripe of glue like down the center just to help it keep contact. What's that one say? No. I think is it printed backwards? I can't tell. Oh, Sherlock Holmes. Oh, it goes in a circle. It's Sherlock Holmes. Oh, when I see the pipe, it's upside down, Missy. Now I can read Sherlock Holmes, and there's his hat and the magnifying glass and his pipe. Okay, makes a ton more sense if you try to read it the correct way up. So we have our first, like, that I saw that I noticed, writing. Everything's just kind of been pictures. It's kind of weird that that's a double Sherlock Holmes on the front and double books on the back. So is it like there's just two books sitting beside each other? These all, not all of it. Some of them are like that. This one is like that. It's got a double print side by side. But then this one is just like one full one. I don't know. Interesting. So yeah, when I was not recording, I did the Twilight Book Mall again, because it's actually the only one that I bought a duplicate of accidentally, and I had done the original Twilight Book Mall is on my channel, the playlist is, because I recorded it, and I did it I think about 6 months ago, and I like it. I don't like the assembly of it, because you make all the pieces first and then put the thing together. So I had pieces everywhere, but I like it because there's a lot of pieces to build. So it was a very fun build. It's a bit of a smaller scale. It's very small, but it is a really nice kit to build. And so it's now sitting on the shelf right next to the first one. Because I didn't have any other place for it. I just kind of crammed them together. My dad just laughed at me. He's like, really, next to it? I'm like, yeah, where else am I going to put it? I'm trying to sell some of these on my local Facebook marketplace. Unfortunately, I've had a lot of views, just haven't had any buyers yet. And I'm just doing it local because I don't think that they would survive shipping. I'd be too scared to try to ship them. Although I did just find a UPS place in town that does packaging, and I plan to stop in there and check how they would package it and stuff like that. So who knows what the future will hold, but right now just doing it local. And hopefully as we get a bit more closer to Christmas, because we just passed Halloween, you know, Hopefully maybe people will start looking for Christmas gifts. That's what I keep thinking anyways. So we'll see how it goes. And I did 3 because I just kind of wanted to test the waters. And I did my 3 of the single, not single rooms, but the single shops. So I did Felicita's Bake Shop, which is one of my more recent builds. I put up for sale the, what is it, Huangan? It's the music shop. And I also put up for sale the pet shop. And all 3 of those are on my channel. So I even put in there, you know, once you buy it or whatever, I'd give you, you could watch me build it on, you know, my channel. I didn't advertise my channel. I just said that, you know, I would talk to them. Or basically, I've decided I will talk to them. I'll tell them about it if they buy it. So we shall see. Last one of book cover B. Whoop. All right, there's B. So now I'm going to put a lid on this one so we can put it to the side and not get them mixed up. All right, and now we need, okay, book cover C is these 3 rows and also these 4 rows and these 4. Whew. Okay. Whoops, dumping over everything. And this isn't even, I don't think, the one with the most. I think F is the one with the most. All right, we'll just cut off this top one here. Book cover C. We'll put that in the big section here. And then book cover C is going to be M6. 16. So 43, I think. Let's see. Did I really count wrong? Let's see. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 4, 8, 12, 16, 19, 22, 25, 28, 31, 34, 37, 40, 43. Uh-oh. Whoa, oh, wait. Okay. Oh, wait. That's another 5, although we don't need it. And here are 2 more 6s. That gives us 42. Not 43. Do we have just extra stickers? I wish they had put like a times however many we're supposed to make next to these. I really like they did with the scrolls times 12. Like, why did you not tell us how many books to make? So I guess we're just gonna make as many pieces of wood we have, I guess. That's all I can do. I mean, honestly, I might have, because I'm only short one, I might have one in my stash that's the same size, or 5 is a little bit narrower. Thank goodness these pop out and I don't have to cut them all out. They pop pretty good. I don't even know where we're at time-wise. Whoops, oops. That is one of the problems with boards like these that pop really easy, is other pieces pop really easy when you maybe don't necessarily want them to. So we're gonna go ahead and pop these out. I think they have like the dotted lines around them, like with the 4 there was a dotted line around a 4, and then with this 5 I think those are like extras, I think, but we shall see. So if I have to not do one, I'll just not do the bottom one there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I was gonna check time. That's what I was gonna check. Oh, we're already at 37. Whew. Whew. This is gonna be a minute. But like I said, I'd rather do it all now. That way we don't have to stop building to make more books. Because for me anyways, when I'm doing this, like the books, I'm like, yeah, books. But then when I'm building it, I'm like, oh, okay, hold on. I need like 2 books. If it's like a lot, that's great, because then you get a build up. But if it's like 2 or 3 things, you're just like, really? I gotta stop now for that? It just kind of interrupts the flow. And I did try in like other kits. Obviously I didn't record them because it was a trial thing. To see if, what does that say? Lord of the Rings. Okay, we do have a Lord of the Rings. I cannot read that, it's too light. Something, okay. Some of these are just too small. Sorry, squirrel. But I did a trial one to see if I went through the book and made all my pieces first in a kit that does not have you make all the pieces first. Like some kits, you create all your furniture or books or whatever it is that you're doing, and then you build the structure. Not my favorite way to do it, but I did try it in a book that did not organize it that way, and let me just tell you, I missed a few things. So I was like, nope, not, maybe somebody can do that, just not me. I have a hard enough time going one instruction to the next. So I also, like I said, don't really like building everything and then doing the structure and then putting everything in the structure. I wish we could build one room, build all the things for that room, fill the room, and then move on to the next one. That's my preferred method. But not every kit does that. That's fine. Oh, my neck is burning. Ooh. Every time I look down to get one, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's such a huge pile of wood blocks. And there's, on some of them there is a little bit of an overhang, but I don't know if it's going to be a disruptive overhang. So instead of trimming everything right now, I'm going to kind of wait and see when we place our first ones how that affects it. Because sometimes it, like if you're putting them on their side or something, it's not going to really affect it. But if you're standing them up, an overhang on the bottom may kind of get in the way. So we're just going to wait and see. Oh, you just don't want to be straight. There. Closer. Good enough. It looks like an hourglass that way, but it's actually like 2 books, I guess. No, maybe not. I have no idea. That does look like an hourglass, so on that one too. I keep wanting to say this is based on like the Sistine Chapel, but I don't think that's right. I will look it up before I do the next video and tell you guys what this is based on, because supposedly it's based on like a real library somewhere, and I don't know why I've got that stuck in my head, but I do. So I will figure it out later and let y'all know. We're halfway done with the first page, which is the small page. Oh, I have to tell you guys, I did a video a while back, trying to remember, with the jewelry that I got. I got a big basket of like junk jewelry from a yard sale, and I did a little video kind of untangling it all, because it was very much tangled together, and breaking everything, you know, kind of breaking it down and seeing like what could I use it for. I found some really good stuff. Oh, you're really crooked. And then I realized I didn't have enough like organization, and I've also done another video on like some of the, was it a haul video or my organization video? I cannot remember. But I have these little clear containers that I really like, and I realized I needed more. So I bought like 150 of them. I already have 100 and something, and I was like, okay, because the way my brain works, my OCD, I want, even if I only have one of a bead or a buckle or something, I want it in its own container. I know, very anal, I know, but that's just how I am. And so I got them the other day, and I was just, oh my gosh, it cracked me up. Let me put this together. I'll show you guys real quick. The reason I almost fell out of my desk chair laughing when I opened that package, oh goodness, it's what I get for not reading. I tell you guys all the time, I read your instructions and I don't half the time. Yeah, this is why. So these are the size of the boxes that I have a ton of and I really like and I wanted more of. So I found 150 for a really good price. Like, I don't know, $8-9 I thought. And let me just say, they are the same container, only they're this big. You'll see that. Although, like I said, when I have like 1 or 2 beads, I want them separately, I'm going to put them in these. But, yeah, a whole freaking lot of them. I was laughing at myself so hard the other day about fell out of my chair. Like, that's what I get for not reading the description close enough or looking at the picture that has the measurements on it. It's okay. They will get used because, like I said, I have a lot of like single items or maybe 3 or 4, you know, just random pieces that I will use them for. I will use them. They will not go to waste. But it wasn't exactly what I was expecting. So, joke's on me. Okay, half page down. Oh my goodness. We still have this 1.5 pages left. Wow. We got some work to do. Oops. So, last week I was very, very, very sick. And needless to say, I was miserable. So I did end up going up to my local ER. That's another Lord of the Rings one. Just to get some nausea medicine. It was so bad. But that was the night of was it game 5? Game 3. Which game was it that did so much overtime? Game 3 or game 5? I can't remember which game of the World Series. And me and my mom are both Dodger fans, and so we sat in the ER room with my IV drip, watching 18 innings. I mean, they were on inning 6 when we left. So, 4 hours later, we were there for a minute. So, yeah, we got to watch the Dodgers win in the 18th inning of overtime. It was exhausting, but for one, I felt much better afterwards. And then we were actually driving home when they were finishing up, and I was watching on my phone, giving play-by-play rundowns as my mom was driving us home. Because she wouldn't let me drive. And it made at least it bearable. If I had sat there for that long without having the game to watch, I would have been climbing the walls. So at least it gave us something to do. And I made a Facebook post. I said, 12 hours of nausea and vomiting, feeling terrible. And then 4 hours in the ER room, tired but feeling better. Watching the Dodgers win in the 12th inning of the World Series game, whatever number it was, with my mom, priceless. You remember those old MasterCard commercials? I love those things. So I make posts like that all the time. And it was cute. And then it turns out we ended up winning the World Series, 2nd year in a row. So my mom had mentioned, I've been trying to find something for Christmas for her because it's coming up. And I like to be done with Christmas shopping early. And she mentioned that she wanted a jersey with her maiden name and a number on it. She goes, but like after the big win wears down, because you know it's going to be really expensive, I actually found one customizable on was it Printable, something like that. Again, anything I talk about is not sponsored, guys. No one's gonna ever sponsor me. This is just me. But it's only like $35, and I was order. So yeah, they are making it now. I got so excited, but I did have to kind of ruin it because I knew she was gonna start looking for one. All I said was, you can't order a jersey. Unfortunately, I had to tell her. I also had to tell my dad he can't order a sander, a hand sander, because I already bought it and it's on its way tomorrow for Christmas. So basically, they both know what they're getting for Christmas, which kind of sucks, but is what it is. And yes, I am just absolutely rambling at this point, because I really want to say I'm done for tonight, but I really don't want to have to come back tomorrow in the morning and do more books. I just want to get them all done tonight so I can start building in the morning. Oh, this is so much. Sorry I've gone quiet. I've literally run out of stuff to talk about. Don't tell, nobody that knows me is ever going to believe that, but I swear. I think we're getting a little bit of repeats here, but I mean, because that one looks familiar, that one looks familiar. We did have 2 Lord of the Rings, so maybe we're getting doubles. I don't mind doubles. This is a lot of books, a lot of book covers, you know, for them to have to come up with. So I don't mind. I don't even think with this many books, different size, if they were in different sizes, I would even mind like triplicates. It's just when you have like a whole block of books that are just absolutely the same, that it's kind of like, really, you couldn't have just given us a different color? Couldn't have split those 12 books up into like sections of 4 with different colors or something, you know? So this is nice. I like that they're very detailed and that they're giving us a wide variety of them. We're halfway done with the C's. And then, oh no, D, E, F. Yeah, we do all of the books. And then we got the scrolls, and then we have some foldable books. So it's been a minute since I've done the Beyond Library Max, but I think the book was like set up in the same way, like with the parts 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm trying to remember. This was before I started saving my books, so I don't have the book. I'm so bummed because now I save my books. Because when I create my own stuff, I'll be like, oh, you know, I liked a chair from one of the other builds that I had done. But of course I didn't have pieces for it. So I just went to the book and looked at the pieces and built them, made them myself for my little Christmas Eve 10 that I did. My leather chair was based off of a chair I had previously built. So yeah, I did not save so many of those books. I'm so disappointed in myself. Because I didn't think about it. Because I'm like, well, I don't have the parts. I never thought I would consider making my own builds, you know, that I could draw inspiration from things that I had done in the past. I mean, granted, I can look around, look at the builds and go, okay, and probably remember mostly how I built something. But this way, when I have the books, I get the actual, you know, pictures of what everything looks like. And sometimes even dimensions. If they give me a material list, a lot of times they will have that crooked, the materials are not crooked. My book cover is crooked. A lot of times they will have dimensions of the different pieces of wood. So I thought that was really beneficial, really helpful. So I started saving them. And I have another project that I'm doing. It's not a miniature, actually. It's full size. It's a cedar chest I bought from the neighbor. They had it out on the sidewalk for $10. Inside is gorgeous. I mean, no stains, no nicks, no nothing. Oh my gosh, the inside is amazing, and it still smells so strong of cedar, which I love. Now I have another chest. It is not a cedar chest, but my father made it in high school, and I have it, and I'm going to stain it the same color. So I'm in the process of sanding they did like a whitewash on the outside, which was very messy. So I'm in the process of staining it all down. And what was my point of that? Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I did have a point to that I don't remember now. The act of, I want to say thoughtfulness, but I don't know if that's actually what it says. It's very, very small. What was it? We did one library that had writing on the books, and there were some of the funniest things. I was like, wait, what? Don't remember which library that was, but I remember some of those books just had me cracking up. The titles. Five more. And honestly, if I wasn't putting the glue on, it's not taking me that much time. So it's not like I'm spending an enormous amount of time gluing. It's just like a second or two. So I am adding a little bit of time, but like I said in the beginning, from my experience, I'm saving myself time later down the road when I go to install these, and all of them are lifted. All of them are coming undone, and I have to redo them. So a few extra seconds here saves me time later down the road. And I would say, well, maybe these aren't like that, but you see, and when I got one crooked and how easily it pulled up. So I'm not going to take the chance on these. Okay, last one. Nope, sorry, two. Oh, because we don't have. That's right. Or one brick, one wood thing short. Let me look. I think I might have used all of my blanks already, like on my, oh, couple here. No, they're not long enough. Okay, so these are some of the ones left over. Pat Roy, Lucky Stars. What does that say? Among, I don't know. Anyway, so these were some of the ones left over from me and you. No deeds. I don't. Some of them are very hard. These are some that were left over from the Beyond Library Max, but I don't. None of them were long, so these are long. If it comes down to it, we'll make the one that we have extra from 5. We can always make it work. Which reminds me, I am gonna pop that out because it is extra, and I'm gonna put it. 5 went with the bees. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in with the bees so that I don't lose track of it. And then I am going to go ahead and cut this one out. And put it in with the C's. All right. What do we got next? D. So this is page 1, or P1, P2, P3, P4. And we're going to go down to the bottom here, book cover D and E. There's only 5 of each here. So see, like here, we have, these ones are the same. They're different sizes, but all the others are different. So that's nice. Okay, so D. If I don't do this, I could tell myself I'll remember, but I will never remember. That's why I'm putting these little ones in the container that it's going to hold. So D's are L22. Okay, so let's put M back. And L 22. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why do they have that in a? Maybe it's just because we only need 4 of these, but they give us 5. I'm gonna make all 5. Oh, please, please punch out. Ooh. Pop that one all on its own. These are all 24s. Wow. Okay. know why they're white when the sides are brown. It makes no sense. We're covering up the white. Why use that bit of wood? Like, okay, and they're going long ways. This is so weird. I've never done books long ways like this. Okay. I know, I swiped a ton of that glue off right across my nail. That's okay. Have you guys heard of the YouTube TV and Disney going at it? We did not get to watch Monday Night Football. So we switched today again. No sponsorship here. I did not do it. My mom did. They used to have YouTube TV. It is now canceled, and we have Hulu with live TV. Because everything in I'm from a small town. We only have like 2. Nobody has like regular cable anymore. And if the ones through our internet, Optimum and stuff, it's like twice the price. And they want to charge you for every TV. We have 5 TVs in our house, and you get like 1 free, and then they charge you for every TV after that. So we looked. Who carries ESPN? Hulu does, because they are owned by Disney. So she signed up for that today, which is fine. I mean, I don't watch a whole ton of TV. I usually watch YouTube, like videos or movies on different places, Paramount, Prime, things like that. And but it's just my dad has to learn, because we have the Fire Sticks. He has to now learn how to navigate Hulu, which my mom's very irritated. I think it's hilarious. All right, so we'll lit up this one. All right, and then E, we will put on the small side here. So let's cut out our little book cover E. And E is L23. I should have known that. And there's 5. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's a 23 over here. Okay, so we have 5 of them. So yeah, I'm pretty sure one's going to be extra. I'm okay with that. I'll just put them in my little stash of books. 13 fell out. 23, yeah. Oh, we're already at an hour. We're already over an hour. This is going to be a long one, guys. So either turn me off, go to sleep, or grab a snack. Cause yeah, we're busted. We're gonna power through. I'm not gonna come and do a whole nother video of just this when we're already doing it. So, and you know, I show you all that I do, so we're doing it on camera. It is really weird that these books go sideways. So I went a little crazy the other day. 2 a.m. I don't know why. I always want to shop at 2 a.m. I wake up and I'm like, oh, some random thing pops in my head. I'm like, let's Google it. Let's Amazon it. Let's Walmart Plus it. Like, what? But I don't know what I was looking for. But I stumbled across an advent calendar from Walmart. It was like 15 bucks. That was the Legends of Rock. Now, Legends of Metal Rock, to be specific, because there is a Legends of Rock. But then I found the Legends of Metal Rock, and my ex-husband, who we are still very, very good friends, we co-parent our son, is a huge, like when I met him, that's all he listened to. He's diversified a little in his older age, but he still is a metalhead. And this is 24 little, they're just little figurines. And he won't do anything with them, but I just thought they were really cute. Then I found, while searching, playing around, scrolling, I found my mom a Dodgers advent calendar, my dad a Miami Dolphins advent calendar, and my son a golf advent calendar. He's really gotten into golf recently. Okay, that is E. So then F is this whole page, and those are 24. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 52. So there's 60 of them. 58, 59. We're going to be one short. Really? Okay, anyways, sorry. My son's really gotten into golf. His dad too, but I wanted to do the Metal Rock for him. And I was all excited. The Dodgers one already came. And what I'm going to do is wrap them up and give them to them all on Thanksgiving. Like little Thanksgiving present that then they can start opening in December. So my golf one was supposed to be here yesterday, I think. And I got a little notification like, okay, yesterday it's running late. I'm like, okay, that happens, It wasn't at Walmart. It was through Walmart, but it was a third party. So it happens. And then at like 2:30 or 3:30 this morning, my phone went off. And I'm like, what the heck? Because I don't have notifications turned off that would just randomly come in. Like, play your game. Like, I don't have those. So I'm like, it woke me up. I was like, what is happening? They canceled my golf advent calendar. I was like, at like 2:30 to 3 o'clock in the morning? What? So I just ignored it because I was half asleep. And this morning I was like, okay, now I gotta figure this out. So yeah, I guess they said they were gonna ship it on the 30th. And it would be delivered on the 4th. But it never got like shipped out. And then they ran out of stock. So I went through Amazon. I mean, they refunded me. I went through Amazon. I paid a couple bucks more, but I'm getting it tomorrow. I'm like, you guys, no. I have Walmart Plus because we do our grocery shopping there, and it does save quite a bit on because the delivery. Because I don't like going grocery shopping anymore. But I have noticed that a lot of times, especially their third-party things, like Yeah, it's on its way, it's on its way, it's on its way for days and days and days, and then all of a sudden just like, boom, sorry, we don't have it. Yeah, huh? So, anyways, I don't know. I was just excited because the advent calendars, I know it's silly, and they're probably just gimmicky, and like, my son will probably be the only one that can, okay, are these perfectly square? Or do they go? No, they're slightly, the tiniest bit rectangular. Great, so you gotta pay attention which way they go on. I mean, my son's has a few tees and a few golf balls. It's probably the only thing that can be used. I need to cut out the book covers F here. Because I think the other ones, like the Dodgers and the Dolphins and the Rock ones, I think, if I'm not mistaken, they may be like Christmas tree ornaments, like really, really small ones. No one's gonna do their tree like that, which I don't care. I just liked it. I'm probably the only one, but I'm good with that. And they can open them all up on one day too. I don't care. It's theirs once I give it to them. Okay, so these are slightly rectangular. So they need to go long ways across. Like as soon as I put it on the paper of the first one, the wrong way, I could tell. So I'm gonna have to, but they're like in this pile that's not very discernible. Kind of gotta like pick it up and see which way it goes. So be very careful because they're short one way. And then we have, once we get these done, we have 3 more things to do. I know with, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe the bigger ones. I know some of them are going to roll up. Oh, and then we have books with pages. After this, those will be a breeze. At least I'm not having to use the tweezers on every one of these. Which one was it? One of them, I did a kit before where I couldn't get these out, like the stickers. I had to use the corners of the edge of the tweezers to get, I don't remember why. I just remember having to use tweezers. And there wasn't a lot, thank goodness, because it was such a pain. That would really be slowing me down. As it is, I think we're making pretty good time. I mean, I know we're over an hour. We're well over an hour now. But we did go through the kit in the beginning, so that was a little bit of time. I don't know how long. Maybe what? I always think it's shorter than it is. But maybe 10, 20 minutes, something like that. 15, somewhere around there. So oh, there's another Sherlock Holmes. And there's another Sherlock Holmes. There's 4 or 5 we've had now. So, I mean, yeah, we are getting some repeats, but at least we don't have 20 of these. Well, this is going to be one video that we're not waiting for glue to dry, folks. There's not many of them out there, because at some point in every build, we're waiting for glue to dry, but we're using glue in this one, but not waiting on it. Okay, you know what song I have stuck in my head? Do you guys remember Inspector Gadget? Yeah, he's do 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 do. I don't know why. I haven't seen that cartoon in forever, but it just popped in my head like maybe a minute or two ago, and I've been going nonstop. Oh, why am I singing the Inspector Gadget song? Six, 8, 10, 12. This is one column out of 5 done. I cannot read that one. It has some words, but too small for me to read. And once you see the difference in these, it's pretty obvious. Like, once you see it, you know it. Whoops. Oh, la, 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 la. Books, books, and more books. I wonder if there's any more. Now there's this set is, I say set because it does have another book nook that in this, I guess it's a series. There's like 2 of them. So this is the max, which is this more square, which I will do. And then there's a skinny one, which I don't want to do. I don't like the skinny ones. But I wonder, so I've done Beyond Library Max, or Library Beyond Max, yeah. And now this is, the heck was the name of this one? Library of Gods Max. I wonder if there's any other Library Max ones. I'm gonna have to look that up and see if there's any other ones that are Library something or something, Library Max, like the square ones, because I would be interested in doing these. I know the Library Beyond Library Max is my mom's favorite. It is on our mantelpiece, or our mantelpiece. It is in the center of our mantle above our fireplace, because it is her favorite one. And that one will never be sold. She kind of claimed that one right from the beginning. As soon as she saw it, she was like, "Uh-huh, yep, it's going wherever I say it's going." I was like, "Oh, okay." So when we moved, it did take the mantle. Yeah, so I don't know if this one's gonna, we might have to rearrange the mantle, put this one up there, because I don't have any space. That's the only problem. I have no more space in the whole house. Other than my parents' bedroom and the bathrooms, there are none in the kitchen, I guess, but there are houses in every other room. Shelves of them. And 3 sitting on my desk because I didn't have any more room to put them. What do you guys do with your houses? Do you display them? Do you give them away? Do you sell them? Like, I'm always curious. I know I did when I moved and I got everything set up. I have a video of a walkthrough of my house with all of the houses all over the house, and so that was a quick walkthrough, and then I showed my workspace because that's when I went from just a very small little Walmart particle board desk to this big old, used to be a window pane glass, and my dad made it into a drafting board, a drafting table for him. Doesn't use it anymore. Straightened it out, dropped it down. For me, it is enormous, and it is absolutely packed full. I have this one space to work, and there's something everywhere else on it. Granted, my laptop is in here right now. Generally, my laptop is in my bedroom, but I've been working on it in here. So it is generally the only empty spot, but it is just happens to be taken right now. 2 columns down. Yeah, I could not imagine stopping this and then coming back tomorrow and starting up again. No, I refuse. I'm tired and I want to go to bed, but I do not want to get up to this mess in the morning. So, we are going to finish up. Where are we at? Oh yeah, we're at an hour and a half. This is easily a 2-hour video. Easily. And I will put in the description books, and more books. Oh, come on, you were straight. Oh, come on. Whoop. Yeah, that happens with that cup. I've been meaning to change out the cup. Something that's a little bit taller. And I keep forgetting. Oh, there's another Lord of the Rings. I think I counted that one when I counted like the 5 or whatever. I did see that one already. This one marks halfway. Oh, sorry, getting that knot in my shoulder. Not fun. But I'm determined. Sorry, I've gone quiet. Just kind of in the zone. Just like, oof. It's like peel, glue, stick, bend, stick. Peel, glue, stick, bend, stick. There's the peel and the glue. Here's the stick. And the bend. And the stick. All right, 3 columns, 2/3 of the way done. No, 3/5 of the way done. Sorry, that's not the same. Fingertip itches. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I turned it upside down, so I'm peeling it backwards. So I'm going to start putting these on backwards compared to how I did it, so we still have the fronts facing the front. Like that, with the not the seams, the spines on the left. So that's why I didn't do the first one like that, and I was like, I think I kind of did that one backwards or upside down, maybe. Yeah, probably upside down. So we'll just be flipping the blocks over. Not that it really matters, because you're not going to see the white or the brown on the inside. I guess it really doesn't matter. No, come on now. Oh, there is another Sherlock. Did I count that one? I don't know. So I think we've got anywhere from like 4 to 6 Sherlock Holmes with 6 different size books. So, I mean, It works. They're not in every size because we've had 2 or 3 in this size. Can we be done yet? All I gotta say is thank God they're stickers, and I did not have to cut every single one of these out. Oh my gosh. We would still be on page 1. Yeah, it would have been like a 3-parter. 2 hours each. So, that is a bonus. No cutting the paper. The paper's all stickers. And I'll admit, when I first did a big kit like this with stickers, I hated it. I was like, I want to cut everything out. I want to do it all myself. Like, I was just so adamant, like, I don't want it to be stickers. And now I'm like, oh, please be stickers, please be stickers, please be stickers. Yeah. I mean, even having to add a line of glue to the stickers is faster than having to cut all of these out and then put glue completely on them, because a little line would not be enough. So, yeah. Loving the stickers. We have 15 more after this. Almost there. Do 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 do. So I got a question. Do any of y'all watch some of those like YouTube channels that are like the storage people? Like they buy storage lockers at auction, bid on them, and then like show you what they like go through them on the channel, like on camera. Any of you watch any of those? So it's like Storage Wars on TV, but they don't do TV. They just have their own YouTube channels. I was into it like for a minute, and I haven't watched any in a long time, but somehow one of them popped up on my feeds, and I was not quick enough on the remote to change it because I have auto next on, but it gives you a few seconds. And so turned on and I was like, okay, whatever. I haven't seen one of these in forever. So last column, guys, I was watching, and I want to say they spent like $800 on this unit, which, okay, that's a lot, but it was pretty full of so much stuff. And it wasn't like a live auction, it was like an online auction kind of thing, so it wasn't there to see it. So then they went in and they show up to get it, and they found like over 10 grand in cash hidden in all kinds of backpacks and bags. My question is that legit? What you guys think? I mean, I don't want to call anybody out that's doing real stuff, but why would someone, for one, hide that much money across dozens of bags all scattered throughout a storage unit? Don't you think it would have been like in a safe or at least in one bag? I don't know. Just didn't kind of make sense. And then if they had that much money, why would they, like, if you couldn't pay the bill, you could tell someone, look, I have the money in the storage unit. I'll pay you back immediately. Like, it was just weird. I don't know. I mean, I've seen them find coins, like coin collections that are worth money before, art that's really worth money, but, and maybe a little bit of cash, but this was so much cash in so many different places. I was like, really? I don't know. Like I said, I'm not calling anybody out. I hope it's legit, because I used to watch this person a lot, and I like them. They're very funny, and you know, so I hope it was real. I hope it was real. Always wanted to do like one of the mystery boxes, but there's so many scams out there that I'm afraid to, like the Amazon Overstocks or whatever, you know, but there's so many scammy websites that I'm just too scared to put money out for something like that. My mom was like, hey, I found this website. It's Amazon Returns or something like that. And, you know, mystery box, and it's this much money. You want to go in halves, because she knows I've always wanted to do one. And I was like, oh, it sounds cool, but is it legit? She's like, huh? And I came in and I looked and I was like, oh, no. Close that window. Do not put in your credit card information. Ugh. Funny thing is when we moved from California, we moved right as they were opening a brand new, newly built Amazon huge distribution center about 7 minutes from our house, which they probably would have had pallets for sale eventually when they got like returns or whatever. I bet you they will. And I was like, dang it. Couldn't have done this like a year ago when I would have still been here. Almost, guys. I mean, we have three more types of things to do, but we're almost done with the books. 5 more after this one. Oh, I forgot where I was. I almost threw that in the bowl instead of the cup. Okay, 3 more, because we have an extra piece of paper on this one. So only 3 more pieces of wood. Oh, that one, okay. Hey, straighten up. So much for reading some before bed tonight. My book club meets Friday, and I'm about 3 chapters into the book, and it's Tuesday. Although I did read the last book in 2 days, so I'm sure I will get through it. But I don't think tonight. I think I'm gonna be done by the time I'm done here tonight. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and cut this one out. We will put it in with our covers F. There's the lid. All right, done with this sheet. I just emptied my trash and now it's full again. Okay, so what are we doing here? Okay, paper 2, P4, so that's 12. 12 with 2 extra, okay? I am going to, while I'm, P1, P2, and P3. So we'll go ahead and cut these apart. That's P1, 2 and 3, okay. So I think I'll just not do like these two here. And we need L25. Oh, this is L, so we need 25. Oh, we got another piece that fell out here. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. There's an extra one, 13. 14, so we'll only have one extra, so. Please don't break off any of those little tabbies at the end. These are going to be our little scrolls. If you don't have nails, you might want to use like the tweezers like I was doing in the book for the books, because I think these are probably gonna need a little bit of help popping out, unless you want to cut them out. There's 2 tabs, one on each, one on top and one on bottom here is 2 tabs, but I didn't want to cut them out, so. All right, so we're just going to roll them up. So we're going to go long ways, and so they're going to go from the edge of each handle. Just going to put them, whoop, right on the little bit in front of the edge. Okay, so not going to worry about gluing that on, but when we get to the end, I will put a little dab of glue on there. And this isn't so much as a roll as it just is a fold, because they're square. So I'm really just trying to make sure I stay even. Why do I feel like I'm making this more difficult than it needs to be? Right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many Gen Xers just did that along with me? Oh my gosh. Yep, I can never count without doing it every time. I don't always do it out loud, but my brain does it every time. Okay, stick. Once you get going, it's not that hard to roll it around. It's just getting it going and so that you stay straight. I went a little bit crooked on this one right at the end here, but I don't think I'm not going to unroll it to fix it. That's fine. Really? Now I'm doing the whole count, sesame seed count thing in my head. But, so there was the song. I always go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do 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 7 or whatever the number of the day was. But then there was also count. Wasn't that his name was just count, right? Like 5 scrolls, ha 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 ha. Let's count 1 scroll, ha ha ha. 2 scrolls, ha ha. Isn't that how we did it? I think that's how we did it. It's been a minute since I've watched Sesame Street. Oh, you did not stay where I put you. Going off the rails here. Going off the rails like a crazy train. Oh, sorry guys, my brain is all music tonight. That happens a lot. So this one's just gonna be crooked, I guess. Fine by me. Sheesh. Nope. Maybe it's just these green ones. They don't want to stay even. reason I'm just giving them those few extra rolls is that glue kind of comes out, and then I'm just making sure it's down. Oh, that one did not work. Oh my goodness. My fingers are getting confused because my brain is getting tired. Sorry, but we're almost done here. Have we hit the 2-hour mark yet? Almost. That's why they're going uneven, because that's not on there even. There we go. That's why I'm not putting them right on the edge. I'm putting them like in the middle so I can see better if they're even or not. It still wasn't perfect, but you know what? None of them are, so neither am I. And I'm fine with that. Am I not putting the glue close enough to the edge, maybe? Oh, now I have crazy trains going through my head. Get all Aussie. At least they didn't ask us to do these like on a toothpick and then, you know, they gave us the wood. So that, I mean, bonus. I've never had scrolls that they have you put a piece of wood in there. So I think this is really cool. I like this. And I like the look of it. Because usually you just have an empty, you know, a scroll, piece of paper that's just rounded, wound up. So I think that's really cool looking. 6 more. Not sure if I kind of like them that they're squared, but really you can't even tell that they're really squared by the time the paper gets wrapped around enough times. It does kind of look rounded out. The edge go, there it is. what are you doing? Stay. Three more. Da, 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 da. I definitely think as you do more of these, like, you get faster because you like in the beginning. I think it was that it was a square. Had my brain going, you're gonna roll a piece of paper onto a square. Like, what? So I wanted to make it much more difficult than it needed to be because I was thinking square, not roll. Just roll it. So I think as you do more, like my brain's like, oh, I get you, I got you. It's just like a toothpick. Just treat it just like a toothpick. So, getting a bit quicker. Not all of these are sticking though. Oh, two more. All right, last one to roll up here. Whoops. Hey, it hasn't happened as much as usual tonight, so I'm gonna count it myself lucky. Some builds, like I'm knocking it over every time I try to put it in the cup. Okay. So then we're gonna go ahead and cut this one out. I don't think I need the heading because we obviously, there's nothing else that's like that. So I don't have any more small containers, but I do have my like nice big one. We will be putting all four of these things in here maybe. P2, and yeah, those are longer and those are taller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so those are in there. And now books with pages, paper P2. Okay, so this one. And then on paper 2, P3. Paste the cover according to the steps shown. What? So I think we flip these over and put them in the center. Is that? And then these ones get folded. So there's like 5 pages here, but we're not folding them totally closed. And then what do we do with that? With what's, oh, P1 is just that? Because we don't do anything with them. Okay, I think, so if we take one of the P2s and one of the P3s, okay, so we can see that they match up in that center. So I think we're supposed to turn this over and put them in those 3 squares. Okay, so now we only have sticky on the 2 edges, and then, so like here, where's my ruler? We're supposed to fold up. And then here we fold down. What do we do with our sticky edges? And then we fold up. And then down. Oh, wait, what? Up in the middle of that one? So weird. And then down here. Oh no, sorry, up there. So it's gonna look something like that. Why, I don't know. I have no idea what we're doing here. I'm gonna go ahead and stick these 2 together, but I'm not gonna fold them because I don't see. Well, yeah, I will. Oops. So in those middle 3 boxes, okay. So up. And then I'm just doing all the ups here. then we have 2 downs. There, and in middle of this one. Okay, well, there's our 2 book with pages. I'll just set them over there, and then now these are stickers too, so I'm not going to cut them because I'll just peel them off when the time comes. P1, book cover A, book cover B, book cover C, book cover D, book cover E, book cover F. P4, P3, and P2. So these just must get stuck somewhere along the way, so we'll just put those in our little bowl there. And then that is it for this. So let me put L, let me put L back in order. And get these. Oh, this bottom one doesn't want to get up, come off the glass. Get these all. Okay. So, my hand is totally cramped up. I have glue everywhere, all over my fingers, and my shoulders are on fire. It's a great night. So, we have our containers of books. We have our little container with our extra bits in here. I'm going to put those all right over there. Will you stay? Okay. And then we never did look at this one. I just want to look really quick. Really quick. Where are we at? Oh, we're almost at 2:15. Super quick. I want to look. Okay, so those are square. Yeah, obviously squares. They're like glue tabs, I think, maybe. Little rectangles. I don't know. Okay, I do like their. Oh, these are like these ones. Almost. It's just not quite as pointed. Because I would say they're like these, but these are more heavy duty. And that's the only complaint I have about these. Because they are flatter. I like them for the beads, but they're not heavy. These ones are much heavier duty. Ooh, I'm liking that. Got me some new scissors. B7000. Our little file, of course. Oh my goodness, those are itty bitty. Those are little gold filaments. I don't know if you can see those. Wow, those are tiny. And then we have a little statue dude reading with a kid down in front of him, I think. And then this, I love this. This is, it's glass. And hopefully it'll be like the other one and we'll have a light underneath it. And it's a globe with actual continents etched in it. These are gorgeous. The Beyond Library Max has one and it sits right in the center and it lights up. Oh, it's gorgeous. Love it. Okay, I'm going to put these all back in here, right? And then these, I'm just going to stick over because we'll do whatever with them later. What batteries do we need really quick? I'm just getting like little last minute things wrapped up. That way when we come in tomorrow, we can just start building. I just restocked my battery box. I already have two that are open here. Me and my mom buy 100 packs of these Amazon Basics, AA, AAA at a time, and we take turns buying them so that we all just use the batteries in the house. Ooh. Oh, that's our little, yep. Okay. So, they all work. It looks like we got 3 bulbs, and then we have the strip. Okay. There's no on or off on the actual box. It is literally just the pressure plate. So carefully set that aside. I'm glad we tested it though. I'm trying to remember to do things like that. All right, that's it for tonight. If you guys are still here, I don't believe you. You gotta comment something because I don't believe you watched this all. If you did, you are the ultimate true rock star. Make that a heavy metal rock star. Rock on, baby. We'll come back next time and we'll get started right in with part 1. All right? Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you have a good night and see you on the next build. Bye.